Describe a polite person you know. You should say who the person is, how you know the person, what the person looks like, and explain why you think the person is polite. Okay, right then. Well, the person I'd like to talk about is a very good friend of mine called James. The reason being that he must be one of the nicest and most polite people I know, which I'll come to explain in a moment. But firstly, as for how I know him, well, we've basically known each other since high school because we were in the same class together and we still see quite a lot of each other. You know, if I feel like going out and doing something, I normally give him a call and see if he's free to meet up. Moving on to why I think he's so polite. Well, basically because he's just got really good manners. And just to give you an example, he always say thank you to people, even for the slightest thing. For instance, I've noticed that whenever we're eating at a restaurant, he will thank the waiters every time they bring a dish to the table. And another example would be that whenever he gets off a bus, he will always say thank you to the driver, which a lot of people probably think isn't necessary, but I'm sure the bus driver really appreciates it. As do the waiters, because it's not all that often they hear people thanking them. So yeah, that's basically why I would say he's such a polite person. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything more to add. Oh yeah. And one other thing to mention would be that he's always very complimentary to people. So what I mean is that he tends to always say nice things to people. For example, he might make a comment about how nice someone's looking is, or how good their cooking is, which I know might be seen as a bit insincere, but I think he genuinely means what he says, at least most of the time anyway. And I mean, I can't remember a single time when he's ever been rude or unpleasant to anyone. And I also can't really imagine him being nasty to anyone either. So yeah, that's pretty much it then. Thanks for listening.